I've not been menstruating for months. I got so many appointments with the GP. I did test, blood test, all of that. They keep on saying I'm fine, nothing is wrong with me. I did all kind of tests and scan. They said there's nothing wrong with me, but I'm not menstruating. I keep on calling because I was really worried. It hasn't happened to me before, but saying it's not menstruating for over 8 months. Grace, this is my story. Good morning, Pastor Bolaji and all NLP pastor. I am here to return all glory back to God because God has been good. I am here to share my testimony, which the Lord did within 3 days. 3 good days. I've not been menstruating for months. I've been worried. My husband is really worried about that. They keep on calling to book an appointment with the GP, which I got so many appointments with the GP. I did test, blood test, all of that. They keep on saying I'm fine, nothing is wrong with me. I did all kind of tests and scan. They said there's nothing wrong with me, but I'm not menstruating. So I was referred to a gynecologist. So I got a call from the gynecologist. Then we speak on phone. I explained everything to him. So he gave me an appointment for the 14th of March, which I said, okay, that's fine with me. Then fast forward to on the 5th of March, during the NLP prayer in the morning, during the Holy Communion period, Pastor Bolaji said it that there is a lady who hasn't menstruated for a very long time. This is how he said it. He said, receive your miracle now. I screamed and claimed it. Amen. I dressed up for work that morning. Before going to work, I make sure I use my pad. I came back on Monday morning. I didn't see anything. So I just decided to So I slept. Then I woke up. I saw a stain of blood. I was like, what's going on? I went to the bathroom. I cleaned up. I changed. I used my pad throughout on Monday. My flow was fine. My period came after 8 months. On Monday, Tuesday, my 5 regular days, which I've missed for a very long time. I did my period for 5 days with no pain, no issue, the normal flow, the normal regular way I do my period. I am here to return all glory back to God. Thank you, Pastor Bolaji. Thank you, all NLP pastor. Grace. This is my story.
First week landing UK, Pastor Bolaji kept on praying for lumps. So I kept on placing my hand where I had my lump and I kept on praying. When it was time for the general checkup, since I just relocated to UK, and I found out that there was no lump on my breast anymore. In short, I thought God had finished his work, but I did not know that God was just starting. On getting to the UK, I kept on praying about a job. One morning after NLP, as I was going up, Pastor said everybody should come outside. And when he held my hand, I asked him for a child and a job. It was that child that he prayed for. Okay, people of the Lord, I've come to give God all the glory for his goodness in my life. I left Nigeria. I relocated to the UK January 2024. When I was in Nigeria, I had this lump on my breast, but since I was relocating, I decided not to go for a checkup or anything. And when I get to the UK, I was going to check up. So when I got to UK, first week landing UK, Pastor Bolaji kept on praying for lumps. So I kept on placing my hand where I had my lump and I kept on praying. When it was time for the general checkup, since I just relocated to UK, I found out, I wanted to even complain about the lump, and I found out that there was no lump on my breast anymore. In short, I thought God had finished his work, but I did not know that God was just starting. On getting to the UK, I kept on praying about a job. One morning after NLP, as I was going up, that you're praying for a job with all this energy, A job and a child, which is more important to you? My NLP family, that is how my prayer point changed though. I started praying for a child. On getting to church that week, pastor said everybody should come outside. And when he held my hand, I asked him for a child and a job. It was that child that he prayed for. People of the Lord, that week I took in. That was when I calculated when I took in. It was that week that I took in. During my pregnancy, I made a friend. And the friend now started, she shared her problems with me that she had done her application and something that takes 2-3 months. Hers was on the 11th month and there was no positive outcome, no positive result. I told her that I will send a link to her. She should just pray. And I will keep on praying for her. I kept on sending NLP to her. People of the Lord, it was that week she joined NLP that her papers were released and it was a positive outcome. I thank God that he did not only bless me, he extended his hands to everybody around me. Then when I was 6 months pregnant, back to my pregnancy, when I was 6 months pregnant, I went for a checkup. I went for a scan one day and they said they could see blood in my baby's head. They said I should come back the next day for a proper checkup. I went back the next day and I noticed that hospital affairs that takes like one hour. I was there close to 5 hours. They kept on scanning and scanning. They took their time on me. The woman was now asking me, the woman doing the scan and doing all the tests and the checkup was now asking me, why am I here? I told her that they said they saw blood in this thing, that she should look at the report. So she can see the report, but they cannot see anything. There's no abnormality. I said, in short, I was like, my God answers prayer. The God does not give you anything that will make you to cry. I gave birth to my son with ease, without any problem. And my son came 3rd of December 2024. This is a bundle of joy that the Lord blessed me with. This blessing is very remarkable because my first daughter is 7 years when I took in for this child. And she was 8 when I gave birth to this boy. So I thank God. People of Lord, anybody that's asking God for anything, just be still and see what the Lord has done. See what the Lord can do. Our God is capable. I have come to give God all the glory. I thank Pastor Bolaji. May the oil on your head never run dry.